There we go. All right, we are recording. So,
No.
um, last time, um, we were all, or your group was traveling to the two towns of Thistlebrush and the fairy Oakenwood. You guys were ambushed by a boa hider, which you killed. Um, did I award XP in the last game?
I think so.
Did Ash get XP?
Yes.
I'm at 9,760 right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm at 1066. 60.
Yeah. So, Adri, put yourself at 1060.
1060, okay.
No, 10,660.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, too many sixes.
Sorry, what?
10660.
10660, okay.
Awesome.
Okay.
All right. So, as the carts continue on their way, um, does anyone want to speak to any of the drivers or to any of the other players?
Um, have I'm not sure. Did I talk to the driver of the cart that I was in?
Hmm.
I just, say hi, make general conversation with him. Ask him how his day's going, how that giant hydra over there is.
So, which wagon did you get back into?
The one that I'm in, the back one with the standing guy.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. He kind of looks over his shoulder. Oh, I'm glad you guys killed that thing. I did not want to have to get involved.
Yeah, it looks pretty scary.
Yeah, they are pretty scary. You're either incredibly brave or incredibly stupid. I'm still trying to figure out which one that is.
I mean, we killed it, so.
Jury's out.
You did kill it, so I would be leaning in the direction of brave. Or maybe you're just incredibly lucky and incredibly stupid.
Yeah, there's that.
So, and as he's talking with you, you guys come to a fork in the path. Um, if you go left, it will take you to Thistlebrush, and if you go right, it will take you to the Fairy Oakenwood.
Okay. Let me look at my notes.
Okay. Does Daniela or Quadrin want to do anything? Or talk to anyone while all this is going on?
No, I'm just going to
No.
be maintaining my gear. We took a lot of hits from that thing.
I'm going to be getting that stuff out of my hair.
Okay.
In my notes, it says that my sister could be in either Fairy Oakenwood or Thistlebrush, so it doesn't matter to me which one we go to. Or the the rumors are that she might be in either. So.
Mm-hmm. Does anyone else have a preference to where you go first?
I mean, Fairy Oakenwood sounds prettier. And Thistlebrush, thistles and brush. I don't know.
But
Yeah.
didn't Adri need to go to Thistlebrush
Is she?
for her sister?
Well, in my notes it says it could be either. That's. says that last seen 3 weeks ago, and then it says fairy oakenwood or thistlebrush. Maybe my notes are wrong. I don't know. Maybe I just didn't write down the right thing.
I'm pretty sure you had a lead on either one of those.
Okay. Yeah, so either one doesn't matter to me.
Okay. The Dragonborn just kind of shrugs his shoulders and goes, "Thistlebrush it is." And they continue on. The remainder of the trip is pretty quiet. No more encounters. You guys make your way over the land, and as you crest a hill, out before you are just rolling hills of grass. It looks like it could have one time been fertile farmland, but it is just rolling hills of grass. And in the distance, you see shapes of beasts that everyone roll a history check.
Okay. 17.
Okay. All right.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
One second. Something's being funky over here.
Oh, you're good.
You said history, right?
Yep.
It's a 2.
Wow. You knew about it before I did, because
No. No, it's not.
Yeah, it just popped up. You rolled a 16. All right. So in the distance, you guys see something that you never thought you would see. Mainly because the creature you're looking at is thought to be extinct in the rest of the world. You see a large creature on 4 legs. Reptilian body. Long tail and a long neck. Standing maybe 50 feet tall. There are about 15 of them in this herd. They're traveling slowly and don't seem to have much of a care.
Traveling herds.
It's a dinosaur.
There's a dragon.
Dragons don't travel in herds.
It's a dragon dinosaur.
It's a dragon dinosaur. Love it.
It's a Dragosaurus.
As you watch the 15 or so Dilophosaurs, you see slowly trailing behind them, quietly, is another dinosaur, a Tyrannosaur.
Oh, damn. I don't want to fight dinosaurs. They will win.
Finds a way.
Watch
Very-
it cast fireball.
Very punny. All right. So as the Dilophosaurs become aware of the T-Rex a little later than they probably should have. It takes one of the younger ones down. The herd moves away. And you start to see other various scenes in the distance. You see herds of Triceratops and Velociraptors. The various dinosaurs in the fields kind of catches your attention until you look up to the sky and to your left. And there you see, when you had originally entered the valley, what had looked like swarms of insects. And you just see harpies for as far as the eye can see. And they are flying from west due east. And encountering another group of flying creatures approaching from west. When the two meet, it is a fierce battle. In fact, it looks like two large swarms of insects constantly bashing up against each other, and bodies just constantly falling. Underneath these two are armies of demons and minotaur that march underneath the harpies, clashing with another force that marches underneath the opposing flying creatures.
So there's demons, harpies, dinosaurs.
Yeah.
This is it. Alright. And they're in our way to, like, get through?
No, they seem to be kind of funneled in a particular direction. You're not sure what's funneling them, but they tend to look like they're marching in one direction in columns. Everyone, roll me a perception check.
Team is actually not great. Perception is like one of my best traits.
No, you don't see what can be possibly harrying these people or these creatures.
I think we just continue on with more caution than we were doing before, because it seems like, harpies are kind of fast, aren't they? They kind of like they fly around, and
Yes,
I don't
they
want to
are.
get attacked by a swarm of them.
Like your group is fairly sure you could handle, 6, 7, 8, maybe 14 harpies. These are flying in the hundreds.
Yeah, no. Do they seem to be paying any attention to us?
A couple squadrons fly over, but they quickly reorient themselves to be back on the column's path.
Okay, so maybe if we stay out of the columns, then. But generally, is this like a if it's quiet in the forest, something bad is coming type of situation? Because maybe there's a reason they're not going in those areas.
Maybe, but you guys aren't in a forest. You're in rolling plains right now.
Yeah, that's true.
In the distance, a little to the west of the two columns, you see a large castle. Very Taj Mahal looking. Let me see if I can bring it up on the screen for you guys. Let's see here. That's what you see in the distance.
Hmm. I'm not seeing anything.
It'll be on roll 20.
Yeah, it's
I see little itty bitty thing in the corner, but
Huh. That's weird. It should
I
be
see it
bringing.
like as a character that can move.
Yeah, it should be bringing it up on your screen.
Maybe it's just really small. I see it like in the left or the right hand side near the top, but it's really
Hmm.
itty bitty.
No, there's like a code you can put in
Mhm.
that brings it up and shows you guys like I had done before with some of the other characters, and it's not. I don't know why it's not doing that. Yeah.
Weird.
Huh. Oh. Mm, let's see. That's very odd.
Yeah, it
Hmm.
looks like it's just appearing on like one square.
So it's not shading out and bringing up the picture larger for you guys?
No.
no, unfortunately not.
Hmm. Okay. Well, it'll be all right. In the distance, you guys see that structure, and you also see what appears to be two large trees, much closer to where you guys are headed, and further north than the castle by about 20 miles. One looks like a tree that's kind of stunted, like an oak. It's thick at the base, and it's kind of it kind of has a large brush at the top. The other one towers into the sky, and it seems to have like as you go up. It looks like as it goes up, there are buildings that have been grown out of the wood.
Cool.
Yeah. And it's fairly far away from where we are now, to the north.
No, you guys are traveling south. They're
Okay.
they're closer to where you guys are.
Okay.
It looks like it might take you the rest of the day to get to the first one, but it doesn't look like you're going to have a hard time of it.
Okay.
Okay, now I need for everyone to make me one more perception check.
I'm gonna do guidance on myself this time, so hopefully, hopefully I'll do good.
Okay. Okay.
18.
This time, as you travel a bit further, you all notice that there are groups of armored elves in almost like war bands. And it looks like they're in position to kill the demons if they start to straggle outside the columns. You also notice that there are small columns and war bands of undead that are moving towards the demons.
Oh boy.
As you approach, they don't really take notice of you. In fact, they just kind of let you go by without incident.
That's weird. They're focused on the demons, I guess.
I'm fine with that. We'll make a note of this, but I don't think we should interact with them.
Oh, that's those are Ashfor's undead. They Ashfor sends him out of his fort to attack the demons. And there's a contention among the elves about letting them pass through. One group is more pragmatic in their approach. They see the undead as a necessary evil, but the Emerald Queen and her Emerald Guard don't tolerate them at all.
Well, that is a big battle waiting to happen, and right now, there's no reason for us to get in the middle of it.
So the undead are to keep the demons in check, kind of?
Yes.
Oh. And what about the elves then? What are they there for? Just to keep the undead in check?
No, some of the elves work with the undead to help keep the demons from spreading out.
Okay.
It's kind of a sensitive topic, so be careful who you talk to about that.
Okay.
The Emerald Queen would rather Ashfor and his compatriots be removed from the valley, while another group of elves disagree.
Because if the undead weren't here, then the elves would have to do all of the work keeping the demons out.
That's the general consensus, yes.
Yeah, no, I agree with the quadrant. We should probably just try and leave them all alone if we can.
Indeed. In case no one's told you, the other large group approaching from the west are devils, and they're marching directly out of Avernus from the Hellfire Holler and waging war on the demons. It's said there's a pit fiend that made a fort out of an old castle in the Hellfire Holler, but I've never seen it.
So that's kind of their base, and they're going to attack the demons.
Yes.
Huh.
Are you familiar with the Blood War?
No, not really.
So I didn't know this before I came here, but apparently demons and devils are fundamentally opposed to each other. Devils believe in a system of order and hierarchy, and demons just believe whoever's the strongest is who gets to rule. The two never really see eye to eye, and they've been warring with each other since the beginning of time, as far as I know.
Okay. But they generally have their own territories that they keep to, right?
Oh no. Since the gates opened up, both sides have just been spilling out. Normally the Blood War, or at least before the past 200 years, the Blood War had been kept on the plain of Avernus, which is one of the 9 hells. I'm not too familiar with all the details, but apparently armies of demons just pour into Avernus every day, and they're being held back by armies of devils. Believe me, neither side is a good side. I would much rather have the Celestials come in and kill everything, but then we'd be under their tyranny. So
Generally, when they do a purge, they don't stop.
no, they would stop at mortals. The issue is that they don't all see eye to eye either. But I think that's why they are constantly in indecision, bickering with one another, and never actually getting anything done.
Hmm. Well, we can try and avoid it for now. See if we can just get through and get to the first tree without being attacked by anything.
That we can do. Just have to be quiet.
So, is this your first time to Thistlebrush?
Yeah, we haven't been here before. We just came to the camp. And then we've just been kind of stuck around there, so this is our first time here.
He nods and continues just driving the cart. Under his breath, you hear him say, well, "This will be interesting."
No.
Yes.
And just for some clarification, you guys have actually been in the valley now for about a month.
Okay. We haven't really gone far from the camp. I think the furthest was like those ruins. Right?
Yeah.
And this is further.
Yeah. It takes about the rest of the day, but eventually your wagon approaches a large tree. The one you saw that looks like a gigantic oak. And you see a small kind of town built in sections around it. I'm gonna move you over here.
Ooh. This looks cool.
Alright, you guys will enter here. Alright. As you do, you see a mix of people and different elves, and everyone's kind of just talking about. No one's really paying attention to your group as you're entering. What would you like to do?
So we don't really see anyone that sticks out. Everyone's just kind of doing their thing.
Yeah. By the way, you guys are in the top right.
Okay. We don't really have any money besides whatever Wolgar gave Daniela. I don't think that'll hold any weight here.
He did give you a little bit of money, yes.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So maybe we should find the tavern.
Nice.
Because the tavern is where people like to, I don't know, you know, congregate and drink.
Okay.
So, do we see any taverns?
You do. There's a tavern down here at the bottom on the right.
Okay, let's go there then. Like when we walk in, do people look at us? Like, or they just don't pay any attention? It's just like more people coming in.
Well, you guys have to travel down there first, but as you enter in, everyone just seems to be talking. No one really seems to be noticing any, or no one really seems to be paying attention to anyone else. Each group has their own little group that they're speaking with.
Okay, do we want to go like just straight down, or do we want to go like through here down?
That is up to you guys.
What do you guys want to do?
We can go down the middle. Let me kind of see what the town looks like.
Yeah, okay.
So we'll go that way.
This way. Down there.
And can we tell what these buildings are as we pass them?
Okay, so these right here appear to be nondescript buildings. You're not really sure what's in here. This appears to be a bakery.
Nice.
Ooh.
This looks like a town square, and this is a park. Down towards the bottom, you see an inn and tavern, and a smithy.
Spikers will be here in about 15.
Okay.
So I said this one was the inn.
No,
This,
that's the smithy.
yeah, this is the smithy. The inn is right here. This is the inn and tavern.
Oh, okay, so it's in an inn tavern. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Is this the entrance?
No, but we'll put the entrance there on that side anyway, 'cause that's what I intended originally.
What was this building?
This right here, this is a town square. These are flowers and shrubs right here, and there appears to be two people talking.
And the dude over here.
Yeah.
Doing martial arts.
Oh, this guy's actually meditating, but you
Okay.
see this gentleman. Let me guess, it didn't pop up again.
No.
What is going on with this thing?
Yeah, I don't know why he's doing that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sorry, you can't have it both ways. You either have D20 work or the recording. Yeah, both.
No, of course not. Let's see. Did that bring up Spika's picture?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Then something's funky with the website. All right. In that case, I'll throw these in character introductions.
Okay.
All right. So you see, where is? you see this guy talking
Oh damn. He's scary.
to this guy.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna stay away from that.
And I'll clear my the the posts.
Yes.
All right. So you enter the tavern. Is anyone else going with Adri?
I will.
Okay. What about you, Daniela?
Yes.
Okay.
That was a good idea.
All right. As you guys enter, let's see. You see several people. They're broken off into pairs, just talking to each other. Um, we'll do the first 6 that you see first. So let's see here. Starting from top to bottom.
One of them kind of looks like a butler in a small picture.
I'm sorry.
Oh
what?
yeah, yeah.
He does.
All right. All right. You see these 6.
Okay, not a butler.
Hmm.
Bam. Tatted orc.
These 6 specifically?
Yeah, those 6 are in the first group, in the tables closest to you.
Interesting.
And
Goblins,
none of them look at us.
orcs, and humans.
Mm-hmm.
No, one of those is an elf.
And then in the second group, Where's that last one? My thing's never where I want them to be. Alright, there it is.
Hmm?
Alright. There's the second group of people you see.
So, is the atmosphere? Hey, look, it's a rocket. Is the atmosphere of the tavern? Is it like laid back? Does it look like people are on edge?
People seem pretty calm.
Okay.
The
Like
second
this-
group looks far more friendly.
Yeah, they do.
Well, they're not all together. If you look, each one they're spread out between pairs at tables, and they're not all exactly like being buddy buddy. They're just kind of sitting close, like it's a communal area where they sit down and eat and drink.
You think Rocket will let me pat his head?
We might have to ask.
Hmm.
And the bartender.
The bartender, you recognize the bartender.
That's what I was thinking. It's wait, don't tell me, wait. It's in my notes, wait. I have her down as like a beer woman or something.
Yeah.
Wrong woman. Shiva.
Yes.
Nice.
Nice. It is not her, but it looks a lot like her.
Okay.
It might be a relative.
Okay.
But she
And
goes around serving drinks. Everyone just seems to be either in their own mind or talking with someone.
Can we hear anything that anyone is saying specifically?
No, it's more of an undercurrent of just people talking, but you really don't make out anything in particular.
I guess we go grab a beer and sit down with someone, okay?
Okay.
Sit down at one of the tables. Or which one?
So, which one would Jevik not sit at?
Yeah, true.
Oh, I don't know.
It's very specific taste.
Yeah, he does. Let's sit at the one that he wouldn't sit at. That's what you get for not being here.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know. Do birds like raccoons?
As a snack?
Yeah, maybe that might be dangerous for the little baby raccoon.
But he looks
Well.
like he can hold his own.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk in, see what happens.
Okay.
And go to the bar.
Okay.
Straight to the bar. That sounds so like you.
Oh yeah.
The woman looks up and smiles at you, and she indeed does look a lot like Shiva.
You look so much like this person back at my camp. So nice. She gave me beer. She's so sweet. You look exactly like her. Her name is Shiva. Do you know her?
Oh, yes. Yes, I do. I'm Shiva's younger, prettier sister, Trinity.
Aw, that's awesome. So you both do work at bar, but obviously you're prettier.
Son, I know, son. I know. I literally just sent her a text. It'll be okay. Go. My children, I swear. Could you repeat that? I'm sorry.
Sorry, I'm making notes. Yeah, I met your sister in our camp, and she gave us beer. Super nice. I mean, obviously you're prettier, but you know, she's really nice.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's a blast. Here, have a beer for you and your friends, and she sits 5 beers out. You want anything to eat? Is it your first time here?
Yeah, we've never been here before. It's beautiful. Thank you.
Okay, well, bring your friends over. I gotta tell you the
Motion.
rules. There's some
And
rules
motion
about
for
this
them
place.
to come over. About the bar or about the town?
About the town.
Okay. I like motion at everyone to come over.
Mm.
She needs to tell us things.
Okay,
Maybe to stay a while and listen.
if you want. It'll probably be beneficial. So, here's the deal. Thistlebrush is kind of a neutral town. No hostilities here. The only people they don't like here are the demons and the devils. And sometimes even those guys sneak in looking like us. But as long as you obey the rules, which is no fighting, everything will be fine.
Okay. I can do that.
So, just remember, it sounds like it's nice until someone that you saw until you see someone that you saw kill one of your friends walk through, and you're not allowed to do anything about it.
That is true. That would be difficult. But then we can just like go outside the town and beat them up.
True, of course, we have enough anemones here, amenities here. We have enough amenities here that you can pretty much stay in the town for a while as long as you have something to offer.
Okay. So is there anything besides the no fighting that we should know about the town?
Um, the usual: no stealing, no beating up people, no like poisoning people.
That's very specific. Was there an incident?
This place. I mean, I've only ran this in for the past, you know, 10 years or so, but yeah.
Damn. Okay.
It happens more frequently than you think. You'd be surprised how many people think they can kill somebody without being noticed.
I guess when you have a no fighting rule, people try and be sneaky to get around it.
Of course they do. Now, for a couple gold, I can tell you about the juicy info.
I look at Daniela because I don't have any gold.
I'll throw some gold there for her.
Okay. How much do you give her?
I don't know, like, said a couple. I'll give her like 5 gold pieces.
Okay.
Oh,
No.
juicy.
Hold on.
What?
Before you do that,
Hello.
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 Am I on time?
Very much
Yeah, we're
not.
at the bar. Getting drinks. Right on time.
I'm sorry. Who's our enemies?
We're not allowed to fight people here, so nobody right now.
So,
Hmm.
lay your sword to keep it in its sheath.
Alright, hold on. Ugh. Okay. Two. Where are Is this a villa?
no, it's a bar.
In Thistlebrush. If you look in the character introductions thing, there's pictures of the people that are in the bar with us.
Oh. Okay, let me see.
There's a little baby raccoon and then a bunch of other people.
Okay, there's one guy I actually want to get handsy with.
Okay.
It's the
And
guy
by
in
handy,
suit.
you mean attack?
No, not attack.
Okay.
There's a. Oh god, if it was a whole attack thing, actually, make that 2. And then there's one guy I actually just want to fight just because he kind of scares me. That's the first freaking thing I see.
You'll be alright.
That's
So what did you want to do, Quadrant?
So I look at the bartender person.
Mm-hmm.
Give him a good once over. She's fleecing for information.
Mm-hmm.
Do I feel like I know this type of individual? Like, have I interacted with this type of individual before?
Yeah. This is a general criminal informant.
Hmm. So in Thieves' Cant, I guess?
Mm-hmm.
I try to be like, Is there any way for first timers to give us a better lay of the land here, as a professional courtesy?
She looks over you and smiles and she kind of smiles and goes, "Well, you know, my room is always available," which you know to mean she's more than happy to give you that information, and hands the gold back to Daniela.
Much obliged.
So, we have rules, but of course, we have rules under the rules. So, there's actually a fighting ring here, and you can. First timers are allowed to participate, but most people enjoy making the bets.
Okay.
Now, that being said, watch out for Chitter and Smirk.
They would be.
The two orcs. The two mutilated orcs that are behind the inn. And she kind of points through a window at two of the individuals you saw in the town square.
Mm.
Oh dear.
What's their deal? Do they still fight, or do they are betters?
No, they don't. They don't sully themselves with fighting. They make money off of the bets, and they rig the fights.
Mm. Of course they do.
Though, as long as you don't make an enemy out of them, they usually don't have an issue with you. But they've been known to grab a card or two to look the other way while they get into a tussle with somebody that has crossed them before.
Hmm.
Now, the other group you need to look out for is over in the smithy, and that's Bone Crusher and his group. They do business on their own, and they're opposed to Chitter and Smirk, but the two have a begrudging relationship.
Interesting.
Now, is there anything else you'd like to know?
Is there anything else to know?
Not at the moment, no.
Thank you for the beers and for the information.
Anytime. And she kind of gives you a once over.
Just smile and walk away to one of the group.
You know, I think she liked you.
Yeah, well, I don't want to get in trouble with her sister. Where do we want to sit?
I'm gonna try to introduce myself to the two the two guys at table number, I think, 2 or 4 or 3, I don't know.
Just ping which table you want.
That one.
Okay.
Okay, you go there. I'm gonna go here.
Okay. As you sit down, there is another half-orc who kind of looks at you. Sitting across from you is a large, burly, full orc. Spica, you sit down, and next to you, or sitting around you, are a couple of other spellcasters. It looks like they're drinking a very light beer, almost like they don't believe that they can hold their ale.
Ah, okay. uh, I'm gonna introduce myself, or
Okay,
at least like say, or let's start with normal chatter.
okay, all right.
Hello there. What you guys be drinking? What you lads be drinking?
Uh, I'm drinking a beer. I think he's got an ale. Mm, yeah, that's an ale. What about you?
Uh, I could go for. I could. I ain't got nothing at the moment, but I'm thinking about getting me an ale or a wine. I'm feeling a little bit daring today.
I think you're feeling a little bit fancy today, but yeah, yeah, I understand. I could go for a wine myself, but just not in the mood. You know what I mean?
I do.
Mm. So,
Let's see. Sorry. Can I flirt with them?
yeah,
Oh,
if you want
Lord.
to.
Oh, this is gonna be so embarrassing. I'm gonna have to roll for charisma, aren't I? As well, huh?
Well, I need you to tell me what you're wanting to do first.
I'm
What?
gonna flirt with both of them,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just gonna start with. So, what are you wonderful, smart gentlemen doing here, anyways? I'm gonna lead up with that, and then just kind of make I don't know whatever comments I can think of.
Okay. Okay. Um, with that, roll me a charisma check.
All right, hold on.
Am I able to give him guidance?
No.
Darn.
No.
You would laugh. Okay, charisma.
Just click on charisma.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So the guy sitting across from you goes, mm, nope. I appreciate the offer, but thank you, and thank you. I'm flattered, but no, no, thank you. And he finishes his ale, sets it down, and gets up and walks away.
Oh no.
Oh.
Ouch.
Ah, jeez.
He actually,
And
uh, he actually
I'm definitely,
leaves.
Oh no.
entirely.
I'm definitely chuckling at that.
Oh no.
I'm just thinking at least he's not gonna get beat up and I don't have to heal him again.
Jeez.
Swing and a miss.
Oh,
The guy next to you, however, takes a sip of his beer and leans in and puts his arm around your shoulders and whispers in your ear, "You looking for a good time, bud?"
Ooh.
uh, I'm gonna I'm gonna flirt back with I'm gonna look him dead in the eyes, with a little bit of a smirk.
As you
And
do,
say,
he is right there in your face.
"Oh shit."
Oh,
Oh
damn.
damn.
Is is there a smile or
No, no,
like
he is totally serious. He's smirking. He's really like trying here.
well then I return back with depends if you're looking for it.
You feel the hand that was on your opposite shoulder let go of your shoulder, and he reaches up and starts stroking his finger along the tip of your ear.
Oh shit.
I got a room upstairs. Um, I'll be in room 6 if you're up for some fun later. And he gives you a wink and leans in and kisses your cheek before getting up and walking upstairs.
Aw.
Oh, uh, I'm gonna.
Well,
I'm gonna go talk to Danielle real quick and say, Danielle, if you need me, I'm gonna be in room 2.
You're gonna be
I'm
in
gonna
room
go
he said room
upstairs.
6.
Room
Room
6?
6.
Yeah,
I think
room
he said
6.
6.
Alright,
Have fun.
I'll be room 6 if you need me. I'm gonna go follow him up
Okay.
there.
As you do this, Daniela, Adri, and Quadrant, you guys watch
Mhm.
as Jevip walks over to the raccoon-looking individual,
Oh no.
who immediately draws his rapier
Yeah.
and is pointing it at Jevip.
Mhm.
Womp womp.
The two do not to be. One just looks to be curious, which is Jevip. Um, the raccoon looks to be very on edge.
I turn around from the seat that I'm sitting at and say, Jevip, play nice.
I was just introducing myself.
He's nervous. Be nice to him.
I am being nice. Well, I don't understand what he's. He kind of moves his hand as the rapier like slices at his arm.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't think he wants to talk to you.
Someone who's that jumpy has a reason to be that jumpy.
Yeah, you're gonna get missing a limb if you keep trying to talk to him.
Does the guy across the table from our little friend, does he do anything? Or is he just watching?
And he's just kind of watching. He doesn't really appear to take issue with what's going on. But you guys hear the bartender go, "Hey, hey, hey, hey! I already told you once. Don't be swinging that sword around like that. Put it up."
He's tried to fight people before. Okay.
And
Feisty raccoon.
yeah, you see him kind of like narrow his eyes at the bartender and sheath his rapier, and he picks up a sack, and it appears to be really full. It's a fairly large sack, and he carries it with him as he also goes upstairs.
Okay.
He goes into room 2.
Okay.
The other gentleman with him, or that was drinking nearby him, invites Jevip to sit down. Alright. Now, Quadrant,
Mm-hmm.
what would you like to do?
Well, did I interrupt these guys' conversation? Or were they just here?
They were just there. They didn't seem to be having a conversation before you arrived.
Are they... Do they look like they're companions of each other, or are they just both at the same table because of reasons?
They don't appear to be companions.
Hmm.
Um,
The half-orc. What does he seem to be like? What's his temperament like? Because the one across from me, the really big one, seems big.
Yeah. The one across from you is big. He seems to be generally friendly though. But sloppy.
Okay.
He
Ah,
drinks very sloppily. When he talks and laughs and makes jokes, he'll spit. He's very uncouth. Um, but the guy across from him seems to put up with it and go. And he's drinking and says, "So, what brings you to our fine town, stranger?"
uh, my companions and I were heading this way on our way to meet, or we've been summoned to the Emerald Queen's court.
Mm,
This was the next destination for us.
fair enough.
I hear there's a fighting ring.
The guy across from you slams his very large mug down and leans in. Aye, there's a fighting ring. Are you looking for some fighting?
In all honesty, I prefer not to fight, but I hear other opportunities can be made ringside.
Oh, aye. Just don't bet against me and you'll be fine.
Interesting. You saying you've never lost?
No, never. Not once. But
Do
then
you fight for yourself, or do you have a manager?
he kind of sits back and he thinks about it. Never needed no manager. But
So, the two in the park are not associated with you?
he gets real quiet and leans back over the table. What you want to know about those two?
I hear they make enemies with people real easy. And I feel like it's better to have friends than enemies.
Oh, they tried once to get me to do what they wanted to do. Well, let's just say there used to be 3 of them.
Good to know.
Anything else you want to know?
Well, there's always things worth knowing. Talk to the right people. How often do the fights happen?
About once a week. Gotta keep the excitement going, you know. And we can't do it too much, otherwise we get caught.
When's the next fight?
2 nights from now.
Well, it appears one of my companions has made a new friend here. Perhaps we'll stick around for a little while on our journey. I look forward to seeing how you perform.
Oh, I do well. Trust me.
Oh, I believe it. I believe it indeed.
The half-orc beside you goes, I watched his last fight.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty impressive.
Excellent.
Never seen a man knock a man's eyeball out before.
Well, it's all a matter of how the force is applied.
Eyeball.
True. True. Hmm.
Although sometimes you just get lucky.
The guy across from me goes, I don't need luck. I got all the luck I need right here. And he does like a bicep curl, and his muscles are pretty stout.
Hmm. You are indeed strong, friend. But sometimes strength can be detrimental. Overconfidence can be your enemy.
Maybe. We'll see. And with that, we're going to pause and take our break. We're going to take a 15-minute break, so be back here in 15 minutes.
Candy.
Sure thing.
Okay. Just talking about what may happen with
Okay.
our with Sparky Boom Hands.
Yeah. All right. I'm back. We are back. All right.
Look.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. So, um, Andrew,
Yes.
what would you like to say to your two compatriots that you've sat with?
I just wanna introduce myself and say, what brings you to Thistlebrush? Thistlebrush. Brush.
They look over at you and they nod. Both of them are drow, by the way.
Oh, well then I probably wouldn't sit at this table, to be honest.
How did you not know that from their pictures?
Wait,
To be
what?
fair, I didn't look too closely at their pictures.
Yeah.
I feel like she was like distracted by the bartender, like kind of flirting with her, and she just kind of like backed away and was like very flustered, and then just sat down at a table, and like turned towards him and went, "Ha, oh, okay."
Is that what she's
Okay.
gonna do?
We're just gonna go with it at that point because we already sat down.
They look over at you and they're just kind of like, Not the typical response we receive from elves, but okay.
She's like really nervous, but like really trying not to show it. Yeah, no, I just want to see, how you guys are doing. How's it going?
Roll a deception check.
Uh, that's an 8.
Oh,
They're like, um, we were okay. This is fairly awkward for us too, so
Cool, 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 cool.
Mhm.
Um, so I'm gonna walk over to Daniela or over to Audrey, and I'm gonna like, excuse me, can I see you for a minute? And walk back over to the bar.
Yeah, that seems real important. Lovely to meet you guys. I'm gonna go.
they they just kind of nod and watch you walk over to the bar. They then look over and continue their conversation.
Okay. Thank you. I mean, I was super chill, throughout the whole thing, but you know, I needed more beer, as her beer's like still full.
No, not a problem. He looked a little distressed. So can we talk to the bartender again? Because I have a question.
Absolutely.
Um, so I'm gonna ask her if without skipping a beat, if she ever has seen anyone that looks like my friend here as I'm dragging her to the bar.
Um,
Since
we did have a paladin here about 2 weeks ago who favors your friend a whole lot, actually.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
How? What was she doing? Did she look like she was okay?
And she looked okay at the time. She was here with a group of people.
Interesting. I'm looking for my sister, my twin sister, so she would have looked like exactly like me.
Oh, that might be who it was. Couldn't say. I
Did they say
mean,
where they were going or what they were doing?
um, she said she was going to the Blood War line. Um,
Oh,
that's not exactly the safest place in the valley to go.
no, that does not seem like it. Blood War line, that sounds dangerous. Um, but she was with a group. Did they seem like strong, like capable? I know you probably don't necessarily pay attention to everyone that comes through here.
Mm, they seemed somewhat capable. She seemed the most capable of them all, though.
Yeah, if it is who I hope it is, she's pretty strong.
Well, I hope you find your sister.
Thank you.
With that, she goes back to pouring ales.
Um, yeah, I don't know that I want to try my luck talking to anybody else given what's happened. I might just go and sit with somebody, maybe sit at this now empty table.
Yeah. Daniela,
Drink my beer.
Daniela, what would you like to do? Or do you want to do anything? Daniela?
Sorry. I'll just go sit with Adri,
Okay.
at the empty table and keep her company so she doesn't seem
Try to
out
go
of
talk to
place.
more drow.
Yeah, keep her away from the drow. Um,
Oh
my
god.
poor friend.
I
Oh, God is
I
right.
haven't even had that much to drink. Like, damn.
Meanwhile,
No, I think we were all shocked over Spika's little
That is true.
act
That's
there that
that's my
happened.
Yeah.
excuse.
Exactly.
wait, all you guys are shocked about that
So
Mike.
what do you think Spika needs to do at the next day? He needs to do a Constitution save.
From lightning hands.
All
No,
damage.
no, we're not doing that.
All damage.
Yeah.
We're not doing that. No, no, no.
God, what you guys think of? Y'all are extreme.
Um,
God.
Spica, do you go to the gentleman's room?
Yes.
Okay. So, you have a wonderful night of enjoyment. Um,
Do I get do I get the guy's name?
you do. His name is Jason.
Oh, that's a very normal name. Okay.
All right, let me take a note real quick because I kind of want to see if he can join the party.
No, he will. He's not willing to join the party,
Ah,
but he does offer for you to stay in the room with him for a couple days.
Sure. Damn, a couple
I'll
days.
I'll jump at the opportunity. I'll say yes.
Okay.
I don't even get a couple days. Anyways,
Um. By the way, as you're just kind of relaxing with each other, you notice
hmm
a fanciful lute set up in the corner.
Uh, I'll ask about the loot.
Oh yeah, it's his. He needs it. He's a bard after all.
Ooh, a bard.
Wait a minute. God damn minute. I gotta check my backstory real quick. I gotta check it real quick because
Nope, nope. I'm not sure what you're
okay.
thinking of, but that's a different character.
Thank Christ. Oh God. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good.
He goes. So, do you always glow at night?
Uh, I'm just gonna just say, um, I'm just gonna go with it and just say, after a good time like that, uh, yeah.
No, seriously. You were glowing while we were sleeping last night. It woke me up a couple times.
Uh, I'll just say, I'll just be honest with him. I honestly don't know.
Hmm. Might want to look into that. You weren't breathing either.
Uh, Panic? uh, I didn't. No, I stopped breathing like that. Um, I really need to talk to my friends about this.
He
See if they
kind of
know
he
thing.
kind of looks you over.
And
So, how long have you been like this?
uh, as long as as long as I've been in the been traveling?
Hmm.
Is he scared?
No, he looks like someone who's sympathetic and
Oh,
looks
Oh,
as though he wants to help but doesn't know how.
that's cute.
that is fucking adorable. Okay, can I ask him to play a song with his lute?
Roll a persuasion check. Ask the question first.
I Anyways, before we get too into me, I must ask, do you know a good song to play on that loop?
Hmm.
Let me see. Where is persuasion? Uh, see. Oh shit.
He gets out of bed and walks over to the lute and picks it up, and then he walks over to your side of the bed towards the foot of it and sits down so that you can see him. He slowly starts strumming, not a quick tune, but a slow, almost almost a sad dirge.
Oh my gosh. Um, I'll listen intently, and if it gets sadder or strongly sadder, I'll cry. I'll cry a tear. Actually, wait. I'll cry a tear anyways, because beautiful.
Long from tales of age and old, the many dwarves under the mountain, who were robbed by the pirates seeking their gold, and ran through yonder valley. The king's vengeance was said for. And he kind of stops for a second and takes a breath. The king's vengeance called and told, seeking the servants of the god of blood and gold. Laid their trap, and like rum they ran into the jaws in death and damned. And he slowly stops.
I'm just gonna sob a little bit and just smile, saying, that is a wonderful sad tale."
It's true. Um, it's actually from a place called Anvilgard, and it's one of the tales from their city before it was abandoned. That's part of the reason why I'm here in this valley. I'm looking for it.
Hmm. Uh, I say to him with I'll say it like this. Okay. With your journey, with that tale of woe, you know you'll be fruitful with your journey.
Maybe. He smiles and picks up the loot and puts it away.
He's so cute.
Fun.
I'm gonna I'm gonna use a quick I'm gonna use a bit of magic real quick.
Okay.
I'm gonna use telekinetic movement
Okay.
on Jason himself
Uh huh.
and bring him a little closer.
He smiles as you do that.
And I and I'm gonna ask, what other tricks do you know of for this night or for this day?
No, no. You're avoiding the question. I want to know how long you've been like this. I need you to
Right.
roll me a wisdom save.
Oh, great. Okay, hold on. Knowing my freaking my luck is not gonna be good. Oh shit.
Oh, damn.
Nice. You
Your wisdom is -1. I'm sorry.
you you seem confused at first because you don't know what he's talking about. He smiles at you and places his hand on your cheek and says, "You know it's okay. You can move on."
Wait, did he read my fucking mind?
No. Roll a D100.
Oh god. Damn it. Alright, hold on. Okay. Slash R uh D100, right?
Mm-hmm.
Slash R D100. Fucking I forgot that freaking command.
Might be
Or
slash
it's not it doesn't
R
/R
space
space
1.
1D100.
alright. Let's see.
Oh,
Yeah. As he says that, an extreme panic sets into you.
Oh shit.
You don't get the feeling that he's undead or anything. You're not even sure why you're panicking. But suddenly, everything feels like it's closing in around you. Your breath becomes shortened, and you start hyperventilating.
Oh fuck. Alright. What's happening?
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. And he's just trying to keep eye contact with you. It's okay. You don't you don't have to be afraid. It's okay. You can move on. And as he says that, in a flash, there's memories of you walking through the desert, memories of you collapsing, starving, and a memory of you drinking from a stranger's water pouch. And
Oh.
knowing that everything was going to be okay, and them helping you along on your journey.
Holy shit. Uh, I'm gonna go puke into the freaking trash can, wherever the hell that is in the room.
You go, but your mouth is dry. It's as dry as it ever was in the desert. You're dry heaving at this point.
Holy shit. Lordum. Okay. Ooh. And
As you're doing this, you feel Jason's hand gently patting you on the back. Are you okay?
I, what was that?
What was what? I don't understand. I was just explaining to you, and as he goes to start talking, it's almost like there's a rush of blood in your ears. You can't hear what he's saying. His voice is very muffled.
Uh, grab my clothes and run out the room haphazardly.
Okay. The rest of you watch as the door bursts open, and he is running out of his room, holding his clothes and
Oh,
mostly naked.
awesome. Again, why is he always naked? Um, does he run like out of the bar or just like into the bar?
I'm thinking running out of the bar and just fucking hiding at least, trying to find a place of respite.
I want to follow him wherever he's going to
Yeah.
make
Think
sure he's
of
okay.
I'm gonna probably gonna move. Let's see. Uh,
It's not time now.
yeah, I'm gonna move to the fountain area. That's the only spot I can think of that.
Okay.
It's like the safest spot. Fountain's Edge.
I want to follow like over here.
Okay. Um.
Uh,
Go ahead.
are you alright? And also, why are you naked?
Uh, uh, I'm just gonna. Oh, excuse me. My character might as well be bawling his eyes out
No.
at this point. Just be like, uh, I, I,
Did that guy do something?
I don't know, but I'm not. Should I tell Adri? Oh God.
He doesn't really know yet. He doesn't know. He still hasn't realized it yet.
Okay. So
The
then I'll
the
just tell.
the reason for what's going on is, remember that what we talked about is that his consciousness is always in denial of it. So anytime he's forced to face it, his consciousness runs away from it.
Uh,
That's why he panicked.
I, I, it, it's funny. I remember dying, but that's a fucking lie. It's a it's a lie.
No. What do you mean? You're right here. You're okay, and I kind of put like drape his like jacket or whatever over him. It's okay. Maybe he was just doing some sort of magic or something on you to freak you out because he thought it was funny.
Uh,
But you're not hurt. You're okay. Just take deep breaths.
I'm alive. I'm here.
Mhm.
It just flashed in my head. It was a lie.
He was probably just playing some mean trick on you. You're okay.
Yeah, you're probably right. Does the guy, does the guy Jason like have any idea like what he did or?
You're not sure.
God. I'm gonna, I'm gonna just like breathe a bit and then just like put on a shirt, cover my giblets, and see if I can put on my pants as well. Everything,
Okay.
and then just thank Audrey because well, she helped me through that. Uh,
No problem. I hope that you're okay. You ran really fast out of the bar, so
I'll be, I'll be fine.
okay. Do you want to go back, or do you want me to get the others and we can come here?
About this time, the two of you hear, "Oi,
Uh-oh.
listen, whatever you got going on, it's fine, but please keep your clothes on in the daytime and when you're out in public."
I,
Okay, sorry.
I'm so sorry, sir. It was a, I had a shocking moment.
Whatever
Don't.
kinks you're into, I don't want to know. Just put your clothes back on and it'll be
I
fine, okay?
put my clothes back on anyways before you even. Uh, just try to hide.
Okay, you finish doing that. I'll go get the others. See if I can get them to come here maybe. Are you gonna be okay while I do that?
I should be fine.
Okay.
Uh, do I just finish putting my clothes on?
Yeah, yeah.
Thank God.
You can still taste the desert in your mouth.
Uh,
All right. Adri, as you walk back in, um, Trinity approaches you. "Hey, you were the one looking for your sister, right?
Yeah, I am.
You know, if she comes if she comes for supplies, this is probably one of the best places to wait for her."
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. And you think that she might come back here?
Yeah. Listen, I can't I can't give you a full week for free, but I can give you the first couple days or two, you know, and not
That
charge you
would be amazing.
since
That'd be great.
you know, your friend and I have a mutual acquaintance.
That would be amazing. If I don't have much money, but I can help around the bar or something. I can do something of use here to pay for it because I don't have a ton, but I'm pretty good with with helping out. So
Anything you can offer would be appreciated.
thank you.
Mm, thank you.
I'm just gonna say this now. My character is just trying to drink water from the fountain, contemplating it.
Yeah. No, he gets a couple hand scoops out. He's
Yeah.
then Spiker. You then feel a small clawed hand on your back.
Who's there?
You turn around and see a curious-looking kobold.
Oh, hi.
Krata. Your name?
Spiker. This Spiker Borfer.
You travel with Javip, yes?
I I travel with him.
Good, good, good. You and I seek. Javip, old acquaintance. He, mm, he and I in competition, though I not volatile. Another is more antagonistic. She aggressive. I wish to meet with him.
All right, I'll take the kobold to the to the tavern
As
and
you start to lead him there, no, no. We must meet in private. Just Javip and me.
I'll meet here, right? I'll see if I can get him. All right.
No, no. Nighttime. Nighttime. 3 days from now. Night. 3 nights from now. When moon is high.
Okay. I'll. Do I have like a freaking notebook or something I can write in? Or a note?
I mean, you can make notes.
Yeah, I'll make the note. 3 nights from now, meet with. Tell Jebba to meet with.
Krata.
Creepy goblin dude.
Nope, he's a kobold.
Creepy kobold dude.
Let's see if
Yeah,
it
it
works
doesn't-
this time.
That doesn't seem sketchy
Oh, it
at
did work.
all.
Oh, it's cute.
It worked.
Hey, there we go.
But what's in the pot?
Human.
It's Mom's favorite recipe, cobalt soup.
Oh, I can show you that building now if it's working. Let's see, where is it at? There you go.
Alright.
So you guys saw this large castle on the way in.
Very nice.
Cool.
Okay.
So
I'll head to the tavern, uh, slowly and, contemplate everything, but still deny.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna see where I can find Jeva.
He's actually sitting across from this tiefling, having a conversation.
Alright. I'll get up right next to him hold on. And ask if I'm bothering a conversation, if I'm bothering them.
Yes, yes, you are. But I assume that you're still going to be talking, or that it's important. So, what do you need?
I have something important for you, Jeva. Um, uh, is let me check the freaking thing again. The teeth. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I'm gonna ask the tiefling if I can have a few seconds of alone time with Jebba.
Sure. The armored tiefling gets up and walks over to the bar.
Alright. I'll whisper into Jevup's ear the time and who wants to meet meet him. Which is 3 nights. On the third night at the fountain with Ka-
Krata.
Cobalt.
Krata.
Yeah,
Cobalt do.
the kobold
Yeah.
Krata.
The kobold Kraken. I'll whisper that into his ear and then see if I can motion the tiefling to come back.
Okay. He's pretty distracted. He's trying to flirt with Daniela.
Fair.
Daniela, you see this large tiefling walk up. He's in plate armor.
Mm-hmm. Oh my.
Oh my.
Agreed. Oh my.
Um.
Hello.
Well, hello there.
How are you this evening?
I'm good. And
Tiefling paladin.
how are you?
Interesting.
I am well. My name is Charir.
Oh, I see. Would you like to sit with me and have a drink?
Oh, I would be delighted.
Very well then. Um. So, what brings you to this lovely establishment?
Oh, I'm just staying here for a couple nights while I wait for the caravan to come back.
Oh.
Going to be heading back out with some friends when they return from the the Blood War line. And then when they get back, we're going to regroup and go back together.
Sounds very nice. Oh. So, do you, you saw my friend sitting here earlier, did you not? Went upstairs, then ran out.
Um, I did. That
Oh,
was very odd.
yeah. So we're not gonna tell anyone about that. Let's keep it between
Uh,
us.
I
Audrey,
mean, I might ask for a
Audrey gonna
favor to keep it
explain.
quiet, but I don't mind.
Oh, favor. What kind of a favor?
Oh my god. How many people?
Uh,
Jesus Christ, how many characters are being wooed?
All of them. I'm wooing all of your characters all at the same time. Always.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Is this a monetary favor?
It doesn't have to be.
Information. Um, well then, um, what did you have in mind?
Oh, well, I'm, and please forgive me if I'm being too forward, but from your garb, I take it that you're a cleric.
I am.
Well, then you understand the restrictions some of our more, how would you put it, stringent um, leaders put on us.
Uh-huh. Yes,
I
I
just
do.
seek some relief within the confines of one such as myself.
Uh-huh. Oh, well then, um, I usually don't do this, but sure, why not? Uh, maybe you could help me. Also, I have this book I found.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you could help me. I don't know. Tell me a little bit more about it. Maybe upstairs.
Again, I would be delighted.
Okay.
And with that, Shiva has, or I'm sorry, not Shiva, but Trinity has already put two beers on the bar, and he, with one fluid motion, swaps them both up in a single arm, and then gently, carefully places an arm on your shoulder and starts leading you upstairs to his room.
Okay. Uh, nice. All right.
Um, if you really want, he can tell you about the book. Um,
Yeah. I
okay,
forgot I actually had it in my inventory. I wanted to speak to the dragons in the library, but I forgot I have it.
that's okay. Um, where did you get that book from? Because I
The
forget.
journal? Oh, it was the Coven Witch journal that we picked up off of one of the witches
Okay,
in the catacombs.
okay.
So I just wanted to know if he had known anything about it or could read it or.
Um, he can decipher it just a bit. Um,
Mm,
it's a personal journal,
oh,
and it seems that what's being relayed is a combination of what's being relayed is a combination of instructions and orders that were being given.
okay.
Um, but the idea was is that um, who the witch that you picked this up off of was part of a group being sent to resurrect an ancient family of royals from a previous civilization to be given to Ashvor, the necromancer, so that he could control them in and probably use them against the demons and devils.
Hmm.
Okay. Well, that's good information to have. Um, there's no other plan, like any nothing else mentioned in it, like future.
Mm-mm. No.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm sure my friend Quadrant would like to know that information, so I will tell him.
Okay. I'm assuming the following morning.
Yes, the following morning,
Okay.
of course.
Unless you
All right.
plan on like leaving in the middle of the night or whatever. You
I
know.
don't know. Depends. How much relief does he need?
Quite a bit.
Yeah, so it'll probably take all night.
Okay.
It's already night now, so yeah, why not just stay the night?
Is
Yeah.
Audrey gonna tell the party what went wrong?
I mean, no one's asked, so they just assume that you just go running naked through the forest at random intervals.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know, but if they ask, I'll tell them.
Sorry. I'm working on keeping the rumors down there for you, buddy.
Okay.
Watch your
Um.
back.
Also, Jevip tells you that he's familiar with the kobold, and he will take care of the situation. And he thanks you for letting him know. All right. Is there anything anyone else wants to do?
Before the end of the night.
Yeah, before the night sets in, and you guys start your long rest.
Not me, no.
No, I'm good. I've got a plan now if we stay here for the next couple of days, so
Okay. All right.
get
In
involved in that sweet fighting action.
yeah. In that case, we are going to stop here for the night.
Okay.
Thank you so much for coming. I really enjoyed running tonight's game. I hope you all uh, enjoyed playing.
It was great, thank you.
That
Always fun.
was shocking.
Literally shocking.
Uh,
Lightning Man.
He's a funny one.
well, beyond just shocking, it was actually that was actually scary with the whole result.